I didn't expect you to be awake, dear. I thought you were sleeping. So, I mean, how did the clinic visit? How did it go?
Mom, everything went well, but we really need to talk about something, and it has a lot to do with you and Dad. Last night, Dad was talking to me about how he's starting to get a little suspicious about your sneaking out at night and you're not telling him where you're going. And I told him, that he should just ask you about what's going on. I didn't tell him about what's really been popping. But Mom, you really gotta stop doing this to Dad.
Listen to me. Your dad is not satisfying me anymore like he used to. And I'm still popping, as you can clearly see, because young men still want me. And I'm not going to keep wasting my time with a man that is just not really satisfying me anymore. If I see someone that will, and I have, I'm going for him. It's as simple as that.
Where have you been all night? I've been calling your phone. I've been calling you since, and you haven't picked up any of my calls. You haven't returned any of my messages. Where have you
I'm a
been?
grown woman, and I don't owe you an explanation as to where I go. I told you I went to a convention, and that's where I'm coming back from.
So, what does this make us?
I think you're really beautiful and sweet, but this just isn't going to work out.
You did all this with me only to tell me that you like my sister? You are a pathetic piece of trash. Listen to me, Cynthia. Jermaine is not what he's cracked up to be. Like, I have so much to tell you right now, but I can't do that over the phone. So once I'm done with this hair appointment, I'm coming straight to your house. I have so much to tell you. Oh my God, have you reported this to the police? There's no need for that because I was able to escape. I came out alive. And not only that, but he doesn't even stay in that house anymore. It's a rented house. So even if I call the police, they're not going to be able to find him because he's gone. So for all I know, he probably went back to China or something where his business is. Sorry, Mom. I know I've been missing for the past few days because of the whole, resort management thing, but there's something that I really need to talk to you about, and it's in regards to the manager. His name is Antonio Vilches. Anyway, Mr. Vilches, when I first saw him, I feel like we connected on so many levels. So, I confessed it to him during the training when we were in one of the rooms, and, one thing led to another. But my problem here is, when I asked him, what are we? He was like, he doesn't think this is going to work. And I personally believe that this has something to do with Marnia. And it's such a big problem for me.
I think you're just being paranoid, dear. I mean, what kind of person would just throw themselves at a man after 2 days of just meeting him? I mean, of course, if I were to be in his situation, I would say the same thing. And then you have this habit of blaming everything on your sister. Oh, I couldn't get this guy because he wanted Marnia. I couldn't get this person because of Marnia. Like, you can't keep walking under your sister's shadow. That's just living in paranoia.
I'm gonna get to the backstory of what's really going on. I'm gonna find out if she's really going to this convention thing or she's just making all these lies up. I'm gonna follow her one of these days.